Your Agwụ supposed to be your source of income. No, not supposed to be your source of income. Your Agwụ is definitely your source of income, your source of money, your source of livelihood, your source of survival. How is your Agwụ your source of income? Now listen. Your Agwụ is your creative power, your creative energy, your creative ability. It is inherent in you. So when you apply this your source of income, which is your Agwụ, what do you create? You create products. And what do you call those products? Your goods. Listen, Agwụ is about innovation. Agwụ is about creation. Agwụ is about production. And Agwụ is not about becoming a dibia or eze nwanyị or eze nwoke. It is not about becoming a ritualist or a spiritualist or babalawo or one native doctor. No, that is not Agwụ for you. Agwụ is about innovation. Agwụ is a kind of innovative spirit. When it is activated, you become innovative. You become creative. You become productive. And when you produce, what you produce becomes your product. And what do you do after producing that stuff? You attach value to it. And people will come, even before you attach value to your products, people will come looking for that product because they need it. They can't find it elsewhere because your own is special. So they will come looking for your product. And when people start coming looking for your product, what do? You attach money, you place price on it, and they will buy before having your product. So some people's Agwụ manifestation is in their skills or talents, because once you activate your Agwụ, your creative power, all these your skills will be enhanced. Your creative power enhances your skills. Your creative power, which is your Agwụ, enhances your talents. Your Agwụ brings you to limelight, and people will come looking for your talent. People will come looking for your skills. Activate your Agwụ the right way and make a living out of it. If you are not making a living from your Agwụ, you have not activated your Agwụ, your creative powers. Until you start making enough living from your Agwụ, you have not activated it. It is still dormant. If someone did it for you, if somebody has done Agwụ for you by just using ogrish or hard stuff, killing one animal or the other, doing this and doing that, telling you he or she has done Agwụ for you, and you are not creative or productive afterwards, you have not done your Agwụ. Because your Agwụ is your creative power. Your Agwụ is your creative ability. Your Agwụ is your creative energies. To create, to harness your potentials, to harness your skills, to harness your talents, your Agwụ brings you to limelight. Activate yours now in the right way, and you will smile again. Believe me, you will make living out of it. You're supposed to have money through your Agwụ. You're supposed to build house using your Agwụ. You're supposed to buy houses using your Agwụ. You will have money through your Agwụ. You may not be as rich as the richest man on earth, but at least you will be comfortable. Even if you are not comfortable, at least you will be happy, because most times people are happy not because they get money from what they do, but because they get satisfaction from what they do. Some people don't need their money. What they need is satisfaction they get from their products, is satisfaction they get from their talents, is satisfaction they get from their skills. That's what they need. That is Agwụ for you. Agwụ is not all about money, but you're supposed to be making a living from it. If you want to marry, you marry through your Agwụ, the products of your Agwụ. Activate your Agwụ. Agwụ is not about all this. Agwụ is not about indulgences in sacrificial practices or ritualistic killing of animal from one shrine to another, carrying one idol from one place to another, or putting on native wares. That is not ordinary for you. That is not reconnecting to your roots. Agwụ is about creativity, creation, innovation. It is after activation of your Agwụ that your skills are enhanced. Your Agwụ is about innovation. Your Agwụ is about creation. Your Agwụ is about production. It is a creativity spirit. Your Agwụ is a kind of innovative spirit inherent in you. But some people's Agwụ are dormant, but once activated, they become creative. So if you are not creative after activation of your Agwụ has not been activated. You still need to go back to Ordinala, not Omenala, to activate your Agwụ the right way. That is African reality, not African spirituality for you. So your Agwụ is supposed to be your source of income, your source of survival, your source of livelihood, your source of money. I'm not saying that you will have money or you will be as rich as the richest man on earth. No, but at least you will be comfortable, or at least you will be happy, because Agwụ is not all about money. Life is not all about money. Some people display their talents or display their skills just to be happy. Then if money comes, fine. But most important thing is being happy, being comfortable with what you are doing. That is Agwụ for you. So definitely your Agwụ is your source of income, your source of survival. If you are not making a living from your Agwụ is not active. You have not activated your Agwụ. If somebody collected money from you and told you after mixing one or two things, after killing one or two animals, putting some sticks, so yeah, that is using ogrish and to do one or two things for you, and assured you that he or she has done Agwụ for you, that person has scammed you the same way they scammed you in religion. Doing Agwụ in that way may be part of it, but your Agwụ is beyond that. You're supposed to be creative after activation of your Agwụ. You're supposed to be innovative after activation of your Agwụ, because Agwụ is about inventiveness. Agwụ is invention. Agwụ is innovation. Agwụ is production. Agwụ is a kind of inventive spirit. Activation of your inventive spirit, so that you start inventing, start producing things that will make you stand out among your peers. Start creating things that will make you stand out among your contemporaries. And all these things you create become your products. And people will come looking for your product. And when they come, they have to pay. What do you do when they come? You fix price. You place price on those your values, on those your products. And they will pay money to have them. When they pay money, they have their goods. You have their money. That's how you make money. And from those money you make, you buy house, you buy cars, you marry, you do things, you help people. This is the kind of Agwụ those our ancient Africans in the world had to lay the foundations of science and technology that we have today. There is nothing new. If you think that we are so progressive, we are so modern, we are so civilized, no. All these things, science and technology that you see today, their foundations were laid by your ancient Africans in the world that gave birth to Africans, that gave birth to Europeans, that gave birth to Australians, that gave birth to Americans. Every person in this world, or everybody in this world, was given birth to by your ancient Africans in the world. And for them to sustain this population, or for them to go around the world, the kind of Agwụ they had is productive Agwụ. The kind of pyramids, all these things they built all over, as in they built in Egypt, all these things that they built all over the world, laid foundation. That's the kind of Agwụ I want us to have. So your Agwụ is definitely your source of income, your source of money, your source of livelihood, your source of survival. Listen, Agwụ is about innovation. Agwụ is about creation. Agwụ is about production. And Agwụ is not about becoming a dibia or eze nwanyị or eze nwoke. It is not about becoming a ritualist or a spiritualist or babalawo or one native doctor. No, that is not Agwụ for you. Agwụ is about innovation. Agwụ is a kind of innovative spirit. When it is activated, you become innovative. You become creative. You become productive. So you're supposed to be productive. Thank you. As you embrace your Agwụ or activate your Agwụ. Thank you and stay blessed. Bye-bye.